Every day it seems like there is another snowstorm. Looks like it's not quite finished snowing today either. I wonder just how much snow we have had so far this year. Let's see. The paper today shows that last year the average snowfall of our area was 54.8 inches. So far this year we have had 3 6/10 times the average amount from last year. I can use multiplication to see exactly how many inches we've had this year so far. I know the average snowfall is 54.8 inches, and so far this year we have received 3 6/10 times the average. The problem I want to solve is, what is the product of 54.8 inches times 3 6/10? I'm trying to multiply 54 8/10 times 3 6/10. First, I'll write out the multiplication vertically. Which number do you think I should write first? Yes, let's write 54.8 on the top, then I write 3.6 on the bottom. I don't need to worry about aligning the decimals, so I'll write it like I do with whole numbers. Now, I need to multiply the value of each digit in the second factor by each digit in the first factor, starting on the far right, just as I do when multiplying whole numbers. For now, I can ignore the decimal points and just multiply 6 times 548. 6 times 8 equals 48. I write the 8 in the product and regroup the 4 to the next place. Then, 6 times 4 equals 24. 24 plus the 4 I regrouped equals 28. I write the 8 in the product and regroup the 2 to the next place. 6 times 5 equals 30. 30 plus the 2 I regrouped equals 32. I write 32 in the product. So, 6 times 548 equals the partial product of 3,288. Next, I multiply 3 times 548. Because the 3 is in the second place, I place a 0 in the first place. 3 times 8 equals 24. I write the 4 in the product and regroup the 2 to the next place. Then, 3 times 4 equals 12, plus the 2 I regrouped equals 14. I write the 4 in the product and regroup the 1 to the next place. 3 times 5 equals 15, plus the 1 I regrouped to the hundreds place equals 16. I write 16 in the product. So, the second partial product is 16,440. If I add the partial products, I get 19,728. Now, I need to figure out where to place the decimal point in the answer. So, I count the number of digits to the right of the decimal point in each factor in the problem. There is one digit to the right of the decimal point in 54.8, and one digit to the right of the decimal point in 3.6. That means I will place the decimal point in the product so that there are 2 digits to the right of it. When I do that, I get 197.28, which is 197 28/100ths. We can check to see if my answer makes sense by estimating. Let's look at the info we started with. What should I round the average of 54.8 inches to? I can round the average to 50. Then, I can round the other number to 4. 50 times 4 is 200. I just multiplied 2 decimals to find out that we've had 197.28 inches of snow so far this year. My estimate was 200. Since this is close to 197 28/100ths, my answer seems reasonable. That's a lot of snow. I think I better get my shovel out.